Hello everyone, this is SuPeRUnKNowN. Today I'm going to continue the video regarding the settings, what you need to set in the settings as previous video, which is on basic settings and graphic settings, and now we're going to continue on controls, which is the layout, and then vehicle. Two topics today. Okay, I'm going to take my favorite scope, which is the 2x and SID-X for the sniper. I seldom use on the AR because it's not easy to spray on 6x, but of course depends on your sensitivity. Sometimes if you manage to control that spray, and it's a good thing for you. But as for me, I just leave it normal to my playing style, which is a decent player. Okay, now let's go to the control. Okay, there are three choices in the control section, which is number one is left movement, right fire, fixed button. As you can see like this, it's not really transparent as for me because most of the button is 50%. I like it like this, easy for me. Okay, go back to the controls, customize. Okay, of course this is not the default layout, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember the default layout because I don't like to use that default layout. But let's say go to the second layout, which is this is my previous layout if I'm not mistaken. Here is the map is on the top right hand. Okay, let's go for the large icon. This is the large icon. Some people like it like this, but as for me, I definitely go with my own liking, which is the number one layout, which is this. So of course this one you need to choose whichever is easy for your fingers, either you're playing thumb or playing claw type of playing. As for me here, easy to access my pointer finger on the left, on the right pointer finger on my thumb. So easy for me to access the buttons. In a way, it is a fast reaction when you're during combat or during your movement. You need to set this as custom as possible because it is much more better for your fingers to access is as easy as possible. Because if the default one is not to your liking, then set it to your own style. Okay, I mean to your own layout. So let's exit. No need to save because I don't want to ruin the setting already. Of course, bear in mind, sometimes you need to change the layout. It depends because sometimes when your fingers a bit butter fingers or tiring, you need to change it, maybe to go to copy it to go to layout 2, which is you can set it to TPP customized layout or FPP customized layout because it is a bit different there. When you touch, I noticed that when I play FPP and TPP, there's a difference there. Alright, okay, let's go for the second option, which is the left movement. Right is fire floating button, which is don't really like it. Excuse me. Oh, someone dropped a bomb to me. You see, I only touch with my thumb on the right and it's misfiring. Although I didn't, my intention was not to fire the weapon, but it does firing it by its own. That's why I don't really want to use the floating option because of this. Oops. You see, if let's say, I don't know, maybe iPhone they have the and what option is it, I forgot already, but this is on the Android. I'm using a heavy MediaPad 8-inch screen. So you see, even sometimes if you don't want to shoot, it shoots. But actually this floating button is really good actually, but definitely you want how to say it doesn't really suits because of the misfiring. It will occur often when actually you didn't want to shoot, but it shoot on its own. You see, maybe when you touch harder, then it will shoot, but if you touch it softly, it won't shoot. But it's really hard to control your fingers, right? So it's up to you if you want to use this option. As for me, I still prefer the number one. So the third option is left movement fixed button, right fire is fixed button. Of course, this is also good if let's say your devices is easy for you. Of course, this layout is different. I think this layout almost like default, but I'm not so sure. So it depends on you, whichever you like. The sprinting, what do you call it? This one is too long. I prefer it short as my first layout. So like I said, depends on you. Be your own player. Use whatever style that you preferred. Okay. As for me, I go with the first one, with the custom one, customized to my liking. Okay. I think I already explained regarding that purpose of that option and why you must customize your layout to your controller is to get it for faster reaction, faster access to the button which your fingers can reach. It depends on your devices, either smartphone or tablets. Some people are playing 10-inch tablet. Okay, now we go to vehicle. Okay, the first option is this layout, which is kinda simple. Let's go to the vehicles. Even when you're riding motorcycle, it's the same, and riding the bike is almost the same. Okay, this is the way of access. I think this can't be customized, so easy. Exit. Okay, now let's go to the vehicle again. This is the joystick, single joystick. The option is when you drive, just use on the left side the joystick like for the movement, so the vehicle will follow either if you brake or reverse. It is much more simpler, but like I said, it depends on you, whichever is to your liking. Be your own player, right? Okay, now let's try on the third option, which is the split joystick. It is much more detailed, but honestly it is too much for me to control, because this is like, you see, it's like steering, really steering, and then you have to put on the gas. This is the accelerator. Not easy for me, so not to my liking. Oh, even when you try to touch the brake, you see what happened. Oh, it's a bit lag there. This newer version, the 0.12, is a bit lag, although I already set it to JFX2, and it is making my device a bit hotter than usual, but never mind. Still playable, still smooth. Sorry about that. I need to go to the vehicle. As I explained earlier on, regarding the third option is I don't recommend it to use. Either you use the second option or the first option. This is much more easier to control compared to the number 3. There's another one that I need to explain regarding the vehicle settings. For example, like the radio, right? Of course, the first version or the second version, if I'm not mistaken, they don't have the radio. I disable it because sometimes if you want to, let's say you want to hide inside the vehicle, right? You need the car radio to be off. If it is switched on, like this one, enable, Okay, let's say you go from get in, of course. You don't want to hide, you don't want to the engine to start. So the engine is not there, but the radio is on, so people will know that you are inside the car. Okay, let's exit. Same goes if let's say you wanted to drive the car. If you drive the car, you can't really hide because the music is playing. So it's not really convenience when you wanted to be sneaky or to hide inside the car. So let's say my recommendation is just go to the vehicle setting, disable the music. Okay, so only the engine is running, but not the radio. Okay, let's exit. When you wanted to hide, I've done it before on the first season and the second season. I get inside the car, but this type of car is easy to look at you, right? But let's say on other cars, for example, oh, they all burn, but never mind. For example, this one, it's really hard to see. Either there's a person inside. Same goes to the minivan and the SUV, not the pickup 4x4. So it's not easy for people to see you inside. So this is a good tips if you would like, if you wanted to try this method. It happened to me until the last circle, which I won when someone just walking by or running by. I just shoot them from inside the car. Alright, I think that's it for the control customization and the selection of the driving method. I hope this information is useful for you guys. This is SuPeRUnKNowN. If you like my video, subscribe to it, share it to your friends. I will appreciate if you like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is SuPeRUnKNowN signing out.